Alright everybody, we've got us a Jim Dandy swarm. I say there's 6, probably 7 pounds of bees up here. These are 12-inch block, and they're solid 12 inches wide and almost 16 by 8, so, and still hanging out up here. It's a good swarm. Just got here, it's over in Powell. Been working bees all day long. I'm give out. Haven't been home before dark the last 3 nights, so I need to get these and get going. We're going to vacuum them up and see what happens. I've only got a 5-frame nuke. I don't know if they're going to fit, but I'd say they'll be in 10 frames by in the morning. Alright, we vacuumed up quite a bit of the bees. There wasn't as many as I thought. It wasn't a solid swarm. They were hollowing behind. Still a Jim Dandy swarm. I've only got this 5-frame nuke bee vac, and they were piling up in the bottom, so I'm going to have to give them just a little bit of time to move up. And since bees like to go to light, we're going to try to trick them a little bit. Put light on the top of the bee vac to get them to move up. We're in a big stand-up crawl space under Tim's house here. Another little trick I just figured out: bees like going uphill. So I vacuumed a little while, and the bottom board got very crowded. I'm going to have to give them a break to move up. I had my bee vac sitting in a small wheelbarrow, and so I turned my bee vac, stood the back end up in the air, so the bees will go in this upper corner up here, because I had it sitting in the wheelbarrow and they were all going to this corner up here, but still clogging up my hole on the bottom. So I think this is going to work out grand. Just another little tip that I'm figuring out. You can see I've sucked up some insulation. I don't like doing that, but there's not a lot I can do about it. The bees will just have to clean that out. Still quite a few bees. They had originally fell down into the openings in the block there. If I'd have thought, I'd have stuffed a rag down in them. But we'll be done here in about an hour. Alright, we vacuumed bees for 3 hours. Chased them out of the bricks, chased them out of the block. We've got a 5-frame nuke here, and these bees are absolutely jam-packed in here. If you're wondering what all that is, the wetness, that's water I've sprinkled on them to keep them cool. I think this one's just about wrapped up. You can see bee vac there, having to work off of a 6-foot step ladder. A few stragglers still left. I never did see the queen, but I do believe I got her. They're not wanting to cluster anywhere anymore. They're just wandering around lost. So we're going to call this one good and go to the house. It's about 11 o'clock and we're out of here. Good night.